Hey everyone, Mr. Gray 3Is here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to install a custom airbag cover. This one right here is from TansoWorks. I'll leave a link for them in the description, and you can use my code GRAY3IS to get 10% off of your total order, whether it's just an airbag cover or you maybe want to get an airbag cover and some carbon trim or a hood or something. 10% off the entire order. These are fully customizable. There are so many different options, different carbon weaves. You can do a gloss black Lexus logo, different leather colors, different stitching colors. It's endlessly customizable. This one is the black leather with white stitching and the regular carbon fiber weave, gloss carbon fiber, to match the rest of my interior. This definitely completes that OEM plus premium feel look that you kind of miss when you come to this part of the interior. As you can see, I got the whole carbon look going here on the center console, and there's leather everywhere. And then you come to this airbag cover and it's nice and plastic. And this Lexus emblem, super nice. If you want to keep that one on a custom one, you can totally do that. But I just want to change out this plastic feeling one to kind of go with the premium feel of this interior. And by the way, TansoWorks offers these for a very good price compared to a lot of their competitors, so I definitely recommend checking them out, customizing one, seeing how you feel about it, and you can also, don't forget to use my code, 10% off. It comes out to a pretty good deal. And it's super simple, and I'm going to show you how to do it. All you need is a 12mm socket and a ratchet, or you can use just a wrench. A small flathead screwdriver and a large flathead screwdriver. I have the garage closed because you don't need to start your car with this one, and it's a little bit rainy outside, so this is one of those good rainy day mods. Now for this one, you're going to want to pop your hood because we're going to disconnect the negative terminal from the battery because we are messing with the airbag and we don't want that going off. So go ahead and pop your hood. And we're going to come over to this negative terminal, not the positive, and we're just going to disconnect the negative terminal to disconnect power from the battery to the car. And keep in mind, when you do this, your clock's going to stop and all of your trips are going to reset. So if there's anything vital with those that you want to kind of remember, note them before you disconnect this negative terminal. And I'm so sorry, I said 12mm, but I meant 10mm, for mine at least. If you have a bigger one, it might be 12mm, but mine is definitely a 10mm, and I'm going to be using a traditional wrench just due to this little bump in that danger part right there. I can't get a ratchet in there nicely. But go ahead and loosen your terminal up. You don't gotta go too crazy, just enough for it to be loose, and you can go ahead and remove it and just kind of stick it down towards somewhere where it's not going to hit your terminal because you don't want power getting to your car right now. I went ahead and lodged mine right there, and you can even put a microfiber right here or wrap it around if you don't want it to move even more. All right, now we're moving our way into the interior, and a little trick you can do if you want to 100% make sure all of your power is off, even though none of this is coming on right now, is you can go ahead and turn on a light, and that's going to definitely drain all the last little bit of power you have. All right, from here, you're going to need to use your small screwdriver to pop off two covers. There's one right here and one that is covering your cruise control right there. And all you need to do is get the screwdriver right here and kind of turn it a little bit, and this cover will come straight off. Just like that. Boom. And same with this other one. Boom, just like that. And you can go ahead and slide it over your cruise control stock, and this is kind of what it looks like right there. And then from here, you're going to need to push 3 pins. I'll try and get them on camera. The first one is right there. There, you see it. And you just need to push that pin forward. All right, that's one. And it kind of pops out the top of your airbag right here. And then the next one is directly below it, right there. And you're just going to push up on that one and it pops the bottom of the airbag out. It's almost there. There is just one more on this side, which I actually find it's easier to use your finger to get it. I just kind of put mine right up here, and you'll feel it. You kind of just push up, and it should pop out the last of the 3 pins. I'll show you what it looks like when I get this cover off. Boom, just like that. Let me take this off, and you can kind of see what it looks like. And this 3rd pin is right here. I put my finger right here, and you just push it that way. And that's it. And then from here, yours might look a little different since I have my LED steering wheel wiring going to my wires. But evidently you're going to have 3 wires you have to disconnect from your airbag. Don't worry, everything should be good right now. No explosions are going to happen. So first off, you're going to take your airbag ground, which is right here, and just pluck it right off. Boom, just like that. Easy. Second step is you're going to take your little flathead screwdriver and put it right under this little yellow cover right here, and you're going to get it under there, kind of wedge it, and boom, it pops up like that. And same with the black one. Boom, just like that. And then from here, they are pretty much disconnected, and what you're going to do is pluck it up, and the airbag will be off. I'm going to put my phone down just for this one so I have both hands. Okay, last one is almost off. Okay, there we go. This is what it looks like now that it's off. And we're good to move on to the next step. All right, from here, you're going to take your big flathead and you're going to put it right where these metal little prongs are, I guess little flaps are on every side, and you're going to bend them back a little bit because you're going to want to slide them out of this plastic rubbery stuff that it's holding on to right here. It might be a little hard to get them started, but I recommend kind of getting a little corner and prying the corner up, and then from here you can get your flathead in there and pry it back just like this. It should be up and not touching this black part anymore. And then just do that with all the rest of them. So once you have them all bent up, this is what it ends up looking like. Be patient with it. But from here, all you're going to do is kind of get each of these in and slide the metal part out from this plastic. And you kind of push all them in, and the airbag will come out. And you'll be left with this, which is that, but not leather. I'm sure you can tell what you might do from here. Go ahead and pop your airbag into the new one. Like butter. And just make sure all of the tabs are pushed in, each one of them. And then from here, you can use your big flathead. And what I recommend is putting it in this little crevice back there and just bending it back just like that. And just like that, it's all back to normal. And from here, you can go ahead and put it back on your car. All right, and from here, we're going to reinstall it. The best way to do this is to kind of hold it up to here and just plug everything back in. I start with the ground and plug it right back into here, and then put the black one to the black and the orange one to the orange. And when you plug these clips in, make sure you push that yellow thing right here back down on each one of them. Like this. It should be level with them. And then from here, you can go ahead and place it right back on how it would go. And once you have it relatively back in place, just go ahead and push it in. All 3 of these little spring things should push back in, and you'll be able to tell if there's no spots of the airbag lifting. So just go ahead and push. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Just like that. Doesn't that look good? And that white stitching matches the rest of the stitching in the interior. Man, this definitely does look way more premium. I love this. It definitely completes the look. It's as easy as pushing it back in and you're done. And then from here we can work our way to the engine bay and put the negative terminal back on. And all you have to do is put the negative terminal back on and tighten it just the opposite of how you loosened it before, and everything will be all set. Boom. We're good. And just remember, these terminals don't need to be crazy tight. So just tighten it until you kind of have to put a little force into it and then stop. And then the last thing is to put your little covers back on, just like how you got them off. And the install is complete. You have a new and improved airbag and interior feel and look, and it is a super easy install, definitely worth it. I love how it changes the entire vibe of this part of the interior. I totally recommend it. I'll leave the link in the description for where you can get this. You can customize them so much. I recommend going down there and just messing with it, even if you're not going to buy one. It's kind of fun. I've been wanting this for a long time, and I finally pulled the trigger, and it does definitely tie everything together. Once you turn your ignition back on, now that your battery's all connected, just keep in mind everything's going to kind of be reset, so you might need to adjust your clocks and anything else that you had differently before you took your negative terminal off. And that has been the install of the custom airbag cover. Speaking of custom, if you want to get some custom puddle lights, there are many different options for them out there, and you still retain your OEM door lighting. They just have another little lens under there to project. You can get that from at It's Ray's RCF on Instagram. Let him know that I sent you. He has many different types and colorways, and they're by far the clearest ones that I have experienced. Look at that. Very nice. So hit him up if you want those. I'll leave the link for his Instagram in the description. He also has a website that has a lot of these other OEM Plus things that I have, like the RCF paddle shifters and the premium start stop button, which is actually on sale right now. That's on his website though, so I'll leave that in the description. You can use code GRAY3IS to save some money on that as well. Who doesn't like saving money? Other than that, I appreciate you guys for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Hit me up on Instagram. I'm always on Instagram. There it is right there, gray_3is. Other than that, leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you want to see more installs like this. This has been Mr. Gray3is, and I'll see y'all in the next one.